I'm Marie Patterson, and I'm going to be talking about cultural competence. You'll have to excuse the way I look. My son had a football game today, and we got rained on. What it means for me as a future educator to be cultural competent for my students is to acknowledge the cultures and the different diversities that I'm going to be dealing with day in and day out as far as students, parents, so on and so forth. I think it's very important for educators to get to know our students. Where do they come from? What is their cultural background? What are their interests? What do they like to do? What don't they like to do? Really putting them in their interests first, I believe, is a great, a great foundation to build a relationship with your students. I was born and raised in America, but I am half Italian. So in a way, I have a very diverse family. My mother comes from different backgrounds than my father does. So I do like to learn about different cultures. I don't know everything that there is to know about the different cultures and the diversities that I will be working with as far as students. However, one of my main goals throughout college is to educate myself more on, students such as, Spanish students, students that may come to America from China or Korea. My boyfriend is actually half Philippine, so his mother came over here from the Philippines. So growing up for him, he obviously grew up in a very diverse household. He was picked on at some of the schools that he did go to, just because he was not, quote unquote, American. I think it's very important, and I think it's very important as the educators to make our students aware that just because someone may look different, they may talk different, maybe have a different skin color than we do, does not mean that they are different than we are. We are all the same. We are all people. We are all children of God. And I think that it is very important for kids to know that. I am a mom, so I love doing different activities and things like that with my kids. I'm always telling them to express themselves as far as their own personal interests and their personal goals. So that will be something that I will be bringing into my future classrooms as well. I want my students to not be afraid to be who they are, show their talents and be proud of them, talk about their interests and be proud of them, because all of our own unique, talents and interests and hobbies, that's what makes us an individual, and that's what sets us apart from everyone else, not our culture